Good morning, students. Welcome back to my channel Mathematics with Miss Jen. For today's lesson, we will learn multiplication and division of decimals. Like for example, we have 37.7 times 2.8. Line up the numbers on the right and just ignore the decimal point. So let's assume that we are multiplying the whole numbers. Starting on the right, multiply each digit in the top by each digit in the bottom numbers, just as a whole number. So 7 times 8 is 56, 6 carry 5, 7 times 8, 56 plus 5 is 61. 1 carry 6 and 3 times 8 is 24. Plus 6 is 30. Then for our second digit, we have 2 times 7 is 14. 4 carry 1. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 1 is 15. 5 carry 1. And 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Then we will add. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 1 plus 4 is 5. 0 plus 5 is 5. And 3 plus 7 is 10. As you notice, our answer here is still a whole number. So for the final steps, place the decimal point equal to the sum of the decimal places in both numbers multiplied. So let's check our factors, how many decimal places. So for the first factor, we have 1 decimal place. And for the second one is we have also 1 decimal place. So we have 2 decimal places in total. So let's move the decimal point to the left 2 places. So our answer is 105.56 or 105 and 56 hundredths. Let's go to division of decimals. Suppose we have 20.076 or 20 and 76 thousandths divided by 4 and 2 tenths. Step 1, let's set up our long division method. So here, our divisor is a decimal. The rule is make our divisor as a whole number. So let's move 1 place to the left to the right for our divisor to make it a whole number. And for our dividends, how many places you move your decimal point for your divisor, you will do the same for your dividend. Since here we move only 1 place to the right for our divisor, let's move also our decimal point to the right 1 place. So we have 200.76. Then proceed to division. So 200 divided by 42 is 4. 4 times 42 is 168. Then let's subtract. 200 minus 168 is 32. Since 32 divided by 42 cannot be, let's bring down the other number, the other digit, which is 7. So 327 divided by 42 is equals to 7. 7 times 42 is 294. Then again, let's subtract. So 327 minus 294 is 33. Then let's bring down the last digit left, which is 6. So 336 divided by 42 is 8. 8 times 42 is 336. So this now, we have no remainder. Always remember, in division, we will be using 3 operations: division, subtraction, and multiplication. So here, our answer here is still a whole number. So let's count how many decimal point or decimal places our decimal point in our dividends. So we have 2. So we will place our decimal point 2 places to the left. So our final answer is 4.78 or 4 and 78 hundredths. Let's proceed to some word problem. There are 400 mangoes in a barrel. Each mango weighs 75 pounds or 0.75 pounds. What is the total weight of the mangoes in the barrel? So let's understand first our problem. Since it's asking the total weight, so it means we will multiply. So let's set up our given numbers. So 400 multiplied to 0.75. As a rule, let's ignore our decimal point. Let us assume that we are multiplying a whole number. So 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 0 is still 0, and 5 times 4 is 20. Then for the second digit, 7 times 0 is 0, because any number multiplied to 0 is 0. So 7 times 0 again is 0, and 7 times 4 is 28. So let's ignore our 0 here for our first our 0 here before the decimal, because any number you will multiply to 0 is still 0. So let's add this one. So 2, 0, bring down 0, 0, 0, and 2 plus 8 is 10, 0 carry 1, and 1 plus 2 is 3. So we have 30,000 as a whole number. Now, let's count how many decimal places. The numbers that we both multiplied, let's count how many decimal places. So since 400 is a whole number, so there is no decimal point. And for our second factor, we have 0.75. So this is 75 hundredths. So it means 2 decimal places. So now let's put our decimal places from the right to the left 2 places. So our final answer is 300. Let's answer the other example. Anna bought onions at 0.96 per kilo. She paid 4.32 in total. How many kilos did she buy? So let's divide. We are using division. So let's set up our long division. So here the first rule is make your divisor a whole number. So since our divisor here is 0.96, so let's move the decimal point 2 places to the right to make it a whole number. Then let's do the same to our dividends. We move 2 places to the right because we move 2 places to the right for our divisor, and let's do the same for our dividends. So now we have 432. Then proceed to division. So 432 divided by 96 is 4. 4 times 96 is 384, and then subtract. So 432 minus 384 is 48. Since 48 divided by 96 cannot be, so we will add 0. Then with decimal, 0.0. Then we will bring down 0. Then we will divide. 480 divided by 96 is 5. And then 5 times 96 is 480. Then we will subtract. Then it will give us 0 or no remainder. Now let's count how many decimal places our decimal point in our dividend. Since it is only 1, so we will put our decimal point 1 place to the left. So our answer is 4.5.